waking up anew. Wasting time is all I do. But now
Despite their public perception as man-eating killing machines, bears are generally harmless to humans. Let's put it this way. In all of Yellowstone National Park's history, a whopping 8 people have died from a bear attack. You are statistically more likely to die from a tick bite than a bear turning you into kibble. That's because, like most wild animals, they simply do not want to be bothered and will avoid people as much as possible. If, however, you provoke a bear or get too close to their territory, or heaven forbid, attempt to touch one of their cubs, that's when you may find yourself in grave danger. Because while a bear may not want to attack you, it will if it feels the need to. Once a bear attack happens, if you don't know how to handle yourself, then the chances of you surviving it are slim. Before we discuss how to defend yourself against a bear, however, let's talk about a few ways to make sure a bear attack doesn't happen. The single best way to ensure Yogi doesn't mistake you for a picnic basket is to make sure that it knows you're there. If you're hiking or camping in an area where bears are known to hang out, make noise. Talk loudly, clap your hands, sing, strum your guitar obnoxiously loud, or do whatever else comes to your mind. Far from annoying the bear into attacking you, the noise you make will convince the bear that this area will not offer the privacy it desires, and so it will stay away. Unless, of course, you play Wonderwall. That might anger the bear enough to claw you to bits. While bears don't like your noise, they do very much like your food. So when you're camping, make sure to produce little waste and leave absolutely none of it behind. Wrap up all your food and secure it before retiring to your tent for the night. If you can throw anything away, do so away from your campground. If you leave food out or dump it in a nearby bin, you might just hear a giant fuzzy buddy sniffing around your campground at 2 in the morning. Now, remember when we said to make noise? This does not apply if you actually see a bear in the wild. If you happen to spot one while hiking around, that is the time to be as quiet as possible. Make sure the bear doesn't notice you, or if it does, it may charge at you. After all, you are now in their territory. Should this happen, there are things you can do to survive your encounter with the bear. For starters, never run. Yes, you will want to run, we understand that. The bear is much bigger than you after all. But if you run, this will convince the bear that you are prey. Thus, its curiosity will turn into viciousness, and its half-interested jaunt may turn into a full-on 30-mile-an-hour race that you cannot win. If you've gotten to this point, we hope you remembered your bear spray. Yes, bear repellent is real, and not just something the Adam West version of Batman might carry in his utility belt. Keep your spray in your front pocket or in a holster so you can quickly grab it and create a thick wall of pepper spray. Start spraying when the bear is 25 to 40 feet away from you. If you do this successfully, the bear will likely run in the opposite direction. We recommend spray and not guns, because despite how cool it may sound, shooting a bear is perhaps the worst solution imaginable. For one thing, unless you're an expert marksman, it's pretty hard to hit a target running at you as fast as a car. Plus, even if you do hit the bear, your bullet isn't likely to take it down. Not immediately, anyhow. They're too big, too angry, and all the bullet's going to do is make it angrier. So take Johnny Cash's advice and leave your guns at home. Let's say you don't have any spray, and the bear is running closer and closer. At that point, your best option is to lie down on the ground and play dead. Do so by assuming a fetal position and tucking your knees as close to your chin as possible. This protects your stomach from any errant bear swipes. Most importantly, you must truly play dead. Don't move at all. This is because the bear was not looking to eat you, but rather to stop you from threatening it. If it believes that you're dead, then mission accomplished as far as it's concerned. That said, bears aren't stupid. They're likely to hang around to make sure you're actually dead, and may do so for upwards of 20 minutes. So don't think that you can play dead for 30 seconds and walk away with your life. Convincing the bear that you've moved on to the great hiking trail in the sky is a long con, so be patient. Let's say none of this has worked. The pepper spray went nowhere. The bear doesn't believe that you're dead and it's ready to attack. Now, as a last resort, you should fight. Do so by aiming for the bear's face, box its eyes, or punch its nose to distract it long enough to free yourself from its clutches. If you're successful in punching the bear off of you, do not continue to fight. You will lose. Don't run away either. Remember, a bear equates something running away with something that needs to die. Instead, back away slowly, maintaining eye contact the entire time. This way, the bear will either realize you're no longer a threat, or will conclude you're too darn aggravating to keep bothering with. Either way, you win. As you can see, while it's possible to fight a bear, it's far better not to. Avoidance is the best strategy. Don't provoke the bear. Keep your campsite clean, and always carry around bear spray. You may never have to use it, but you don't want to be without it the one time you do.